Ever feel like the world's getting colder, darker, crazier? What if I told you Jesus warned us about this, and it's happening right now? Most people think his words sound extreme, but what if they're exactly what we need to hear? Stay with me? You need this. Honestly, a lot of people today, they read Jesus' words and they're like, man, that's too much. That's extreme. That's negative. But let's be real. If Jesus warned us, it's because something's coming. And if you love somebody, you don't keep them in the dark. You tell them what's up. That's all Jesus was doing. I just want to look at two simple verses and show you why what Jesus said might sound extreme to some people, but it's actually straight love. He's giving us a heads up, not a horror story. He's throwing us a lifeline, all right? Let's jump into it. Matthew chapter 24, verses 12 to 2. Because lawlessness will abound, the love of many will grow cold. Let's just sit on that for a second. Lawlessness, it's when people don't care about the rules anymore. No respect, no fear of God. People just doing whatever they want, whatever feels good in the moment. Does that sound familiar to you? Because man, when I look around today, I see it everywhere. People robbing each other, lying, scamming, hurting people without a second thought. It's normal now. It's all over social media too. People post about their crimes like it's funny. And what happens when you live in a world like that? The Bible says the love of many will grow cold, meaning people's hearts start to harden. You get numb. You stop caring about others. You protect yourself because you feel like no one's looking out for you. And before you know it, love is gone. Friendships break. Families fall apart. Trust is dead. And that's exactly what Jesus said would happen. He wasn't exaggerating, bro. He was calling it like it is. You ever notice how hard it is to trust people nowadays? Even in churches sometimes. People out here fake loving, fake smiling, but deep down it's all cold. Everybody's guarded. And then you hear about shootings, betrayals, all this evil stuff happening, and you're like, well, man, what happened to us? Jesus already told us, when sin explodes, love disappears. That's what lawlessness does, and if we're not careful, if we just go with the flow of this world, we're gonna end up cold too. We gotta fight to keep that real love alive. Luke 21, verse 26. Men's hearts failing them from fear and the expectation of those things which are coming on the earth. Now let's look at this other verse. Jesus said that when stuff starts getting crazy, people's hearts are going to fail from fear. Think about that. Not just being scared, but being straight up paralyzed. Like, can't think straight, can't move forward, anxiety through the roof, depression heavy, people just giving up because of the stuff happening around them. And yo, if we're being honest, we're already seeing the early stages. Look at the news. Wars, pandemics, disasters, economic crashes, violence everywhere. It's enough to make even strong people shake. And it's only going to get crazier. Jesus said it. It's not going to be sunshine and rainbows all the way to the end. There's going to be some heavy stuff, but he didn't say it to crush you. He said it so you would stay strong when it hits. Now, a lot of people hear this and they're like, man, that's just fear-mongering. Why would a loving Jesus say stuff like that? But think about it. If you were driving towards a cliff, wouldn't you want somebody to yell at you to stop? Even if they looked crazy? Even if they were shouting and waving their arms? You wouldn't be mad. You'd be grateful. That's what Jesus is doing. He's saying, well, hey, wake up. There's danger ahead, but if you stick with me, I'll get you through it. He ain't trying to scare you into hiding under your bed. He's trying to prepare you to stand strong when everyone else is falling apart. So what do we do, man? First, stay close to Jesus. Like for real. Not Sunday-only faith, everyday faith. Talk to him. Read his words. Hold on to him like your life depends on it, because it does. Second, don't let your love go cold. Even when people get nasty, even when people betray you, stay loving, stay real, show the love of Jesus when nobody else will. That's how people are going to know you're different. Not because you're shouting Bible verses, but because you're still loving in a world full of hate. And third, don't give in to fear. Yeah, it's going to get dark. Yeah, it's gonna get wild. But if your hope is in Jesus, you already know how it ends. He wins. And if he wins, and you're with him, you win too.